Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2011 Cadillac Escalade, short wheelbase, two-wheel drive. Short wheelbase just means that it's not the ESV, it's not the long one, with only 18,000 miles. It has a clean title and also qualifies for Carfax's buyback guarantee as well as Ford extended warranty. It's loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera, factory power moonroof, factory DVD player, power tailgate, heated seats, cool seats, factory power boards, running boards, factory 22-inch chrome wheels, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. One of the many vehicles options in this vehicle is a remote start. You got to lock up the vehicle first. Press and hold the little circle, and the car starts right up. This is a really neat feature, especially in the summer when it's nice and hot. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and it will cool down the car for you. In the winter, the opposite. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater. When it reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, just unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn it off, just come and press the little circle, and the car turns right off. All right, let's go ahead and let me unlock the vehicle and show you the power tailgate. Power tailgate option, there are 3 different ways to open the power tailgate. You can do it from the remote control by pressing the button on the right-hand bottom. You can also do it by pressing the switch on the inside of the vehicle or simply squeezing the tailgate handle. To close it, you can do it from the remote by pressing the switch here on the edge of the tailgate or by pressing the switch on the inside of the vehicle. Let's go ahead and let's move on to the inside of the vehicle, show you the interior options. You do have power running boards. I'm just gonna open up the rear door a little bit so I can show you how it works. And now, to close it, they go ahead and retract. And they're nice and quiet too. All right, let's go ahead and get inside the vehicle. Oh, also, before I get inside, let me show you, I don't know if you can see that, the 2 little cars there, that is your blind zone spot alert. That lights up in yellow when there's somebody in your blind spot on either mirror to let you know that that lane is not available for you to move into. All right, let's go ahead and open the door here. The door panels are all charcoal black with the wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power mirrors, power folding mirrors, memory seats for up to 2 drivers, a power tilt wheel option, automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise, curtain side airbags, as well as seat side airbags. Got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. Before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. All right, let's go ahead and let me get inside of it now, show you the interior options, get the car running. I'll show you all the goodies. All right, that noise you heard is the power board retracting. All right, let me slide the seat up backward a little bit. All right, let's get the AC going first before we start. It's nice and hot outside today. All right, let's put it there. It's not too high so you can still hear me talk. All right, there's your navigation right there. Let's go ahead and open the moonroof so we can get a little bit of lighting for the video. It is a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has this hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. You can open the sunroof here and close it here, and this one here is the vent, so it tilts from the back in case you say you're a smoker and you want the smoke to go out. And it's a one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the moonroof to open. It opens about 3/4 of the way, and then you press it one more time and it opens all the way. That's how they all work. Okay, alright, so there's your navigation. When we put the vehicle in reverse, we're gonna get the color backup camera. And that, along with the parking sensors, should help you avoid any accidents when backing up. I'm going to go ahead and back up to those vehicles over there so I can show you how the parking sensors work. Alright, pretty soon we're going to get our first set of warnings. Alright, that's your first set of warnings. Okay, as you get along, they get bigger. Get a little closer, it's going to get bigger and probably in red. And we still got room. It's very accurate, this camera. If I get a little closer, it's just going to beep the whole time. And that's when you're about to hit it. Alright, so let's pull forward. And let's go on to back there where we have a little better lighting for the video. It stays on the rear camera for about 10 seconds before it goes back to whatever it is you had before, which what we had is the navigation. Alright, let's go ahead and let's press your audio. And we got a movie back there. As you can see, it is a touchscreen navigation. And I think the movie's booting up now. While that gets going, let's go over here. The vehicle has only 18,593 miles. Okay. Below the odometer, you have the speed, which right now we're not moving, so it's obviously 0. To the left of that, the outside temperature, and to the right of that, a compass. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. The only two lights that you see on are the green light, which is General Motors daytime driving lights, and on this side is the seatbelt light, because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. Alright, we're gonna play the movie now, and I'm just gonna go to the back here real quick so you can see the factory navigation. The factory navigation. The factory DVD plays the same movie on the roof mounted unit as it does on the navigation screen, and you can only play a movie on the navigation screen while the vehicle is in park. Alright, we'll come back here in a minute, but I just wanted to show you there. Alright, so there we go. Okay, so now let's see here. I still got a ton of stuff to show you. Let's start from the bottom up. Got cup holders here in the center. Ashtray. This one here, this is your power pedal option, which allows you to move the pedals away from you or towards you about 4 or 5 inches, which comes in really handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. On this side, this is to disable the powered running boards. Whatever position they're in, if you press that button, they'll stay in that position, so either open or closed. You do have a heated and cooling option here. That's to cool the seats, the entire seat, or the back, the back seat and the bottom and the side. And then this one here is to heat the backrest only. This one's to heat the entire seat. And it's going to display over here when it's on, so I'm going to show you. You press it once and go straight to high. One more time for medium. One more time for low. One more time for off. And these do the exact same thing, except this one heats the entire seat and this one only the backrest. You have dual climate control. I got both sides now 60, but let's say I'm going to put the passenger side at 69. And all that really does is it makes the AC vents on the right hand side of the vehicle blow at 69, while the ones on the left hand side of the vehicle will blow at 60, or whatever it is you set it to. Alright, let's put on some music. I'm going to press audio here, and it's going to give us an option of what to do. You do have XM capability, although right now it's probably, it's actually active. But at some point, you're still using the previous owner, but at some point you're going to have to sign up for your own subscription. By the way, you have remote controls on the steering wheel, so you can raise the volume here, lower it here, mute it here, alright? These buttons up here, these are to navigate by your preset stations. Those are the ones that you set down here yourself, which of course can be changed, alright? The source button, that one is to help you move about these fields from AM to FM to XM to DVD to auxiliary and so on. This one here is your seek button that takes you to the next available station. This one here is your mute button. Once you pair your phone to the Bluetooth, you can answer the phone here and hang it up over here. If you're not using the phone, the mute button, if you hold it down, it serves to access your voice commands. Alright, on the left hand side of the steering wheel, you got your cruise control and your heated steering wheel option. Okay, let's see what else. Alright, the power folding mirrors, let's do that next. Two windows are one touch, you don't have to hold the switch of the window to go down. They do have turn signals right on the mirror, and they are power folding. Alright, and also one touch up, you don't have to hold the switch for the window to go up. Right, on your shifter column, you got a couple of buttons here. This one's for your towing haul mode. When you press that, it's going to display a little yellow wagon on the right, on your speedometer there, to let you know you're in towing haul mode, which disables the overdrive and makes the transmission shift a little differently in order to adjust for the extra cargo load. Once you press the button, the yellow wagon goes away, you're back into normal shifting. On the shifter column also, you have a plus and minus sign or a switch. That is for your manual shifting option. Let me show you how that works. Right now we are in park, reverse, neutral, drive, and that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make a shift manually, go down to the M, and now you see it tells you manual shift 1, which means you're in first gear. If you tap on the plus, it's going to shift up all the way up to 6, as this vehicle has a 6-speed automatic transmission. When you tap in the minus, it shifts down. Okay, clearly nothing's happening now because we're not moving, but if we were, with every tap you'd be controlling the transmission shifting. That does not interest you, or you don't want to use that, just leave it on the D, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will do the shifting for you. Like I said before, I don't know if I did, but I think I did, the Bose stereo sound system. Okay, alright, you got a nice analog clock up in the top here. And you got also an auto dimming rear view mirror that senses bright light, so if somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. This vehicle is equipped with the OnStar system. If you purchase this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial with the OnStar at no cost to you. Let me tell you what OnStar does for you. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, they provide you with a 24-hour number. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. If you have any kind of emergency, press the red button. The OnStar center will come on and assist you with that emergency. If you're lost in any directions, press the blue button. The OnStar center will come on and give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If your check engine light comes on, press the blue button. The OnStar center will come on, diagnose the vehicle remotely, tell you what's wrong with it, how to proceed to take care of it. They also have roadside assistance and concierge service. For more details, visit OnStar.com. And don't forget to mention our dealer so you can get your 90-day free trial. Up at the top here, we got your home link or universal garage door opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. Below that you see says passenger airbag off. That's because this cushion here has a weight sensor. So in case you get into a car accident and you don't have a front passenger, this airbag over here does not deploy unnecessarily. Once somebody sits there, that weight sensor sends a signal to the vehicle, and that will turn from off to on, and will activate the airbag in case you do get into a car accident. You got also map lights over here. Your main glove box is down there, and let me see if I can reach it from here. And in there is your owner's manual with its casing and all the supplemental booklets that you need for the vehicle's operation. In the center console here where you rest your elbow, you got a 2-tier storage, your top tier and your bottom tier. The top tier, you got smaller storage here. The bottom tier, it's got deeper storage and also has a USB port and another cigarette lighter adapter for your chargers. Alright, let's see here. On the right hand side here, you got a switch here to disable your parking sensors. This one here is to disable your traction control. On the left hand side of your center console here, you get your trip settings, personal information, not personal information, personal preferences, systems check, and so on. We're going to go ahead and I think we're ready to move on to the back. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if I pan over the passenger seating area, but let's do that really quick so you can see it's in perfect shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on to the middle row section of the vehicle here. Alright, now this is a 7-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front, 2 in the center for a total of 4, and a full bench in the rear for a total of 7. Let me reach in here really quick here. Now, the middle row passengers, by the way, these middle row buckets are also heated. They have switches on the sides there. Now, the middle row passengers can control the rear AC, the fan speed, where it flows, how cold or hot they want it. They can also control the stereo. They can turn it on and off, seek forward, seek backwards. They can change the source, meaning going from AM to FM to XM to DVD mode. They can also change the programming, which are your preset stations. They have headphone jacks for privacy listening. Okay, there's also video input here, so if you can power through a cigarette lighter adapter, you can watch it on your roof mounted unit. In the bottom down here, you got cup holders. Okay, now to gain access to the third row, the little ones usually just walk in between, but for the adults, you have a switch here that you can press. And let me back up a little hair here so you can see how it works. And that gives you nice and easy access to the third row. Alright, now to put it back down, you have to push it down manually. Engage, lift up, and you're back into passenger mode. Now these seats here in the center have anchors for your baby car seat. Up in the top here, this DVD player has map lights integrated onto it. And there's a set of AC vents here and here for the middle row passengers. Another set of AC vents and map lights for the rear row passengers. Back here we also got some cup holders, storage trays, and the rear row passengers all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger. The rear door panels are the same as in the front, all charcoal black with the wood trimming. If this vehicle does have the child lock protection, what you do is you get your key and you stick it in there and give it half a twist. And what that does is that disables its inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. Alright, let's move on to the back here now. All the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. Right rear tail light, perfect shape. Alright, these are the parking sensors that I was telling you about. There are 2 on each side of the bumper. Those are the ones that were beeping earlier when we're backing up. A Class 3 heavy-duty towing package with the electrical connection there ready to go. This vehicle is flex fuel capable, meaning you can put that E85 flex fuel that costs about 30 cents less per dollar, but it doesn't mean you have to. You can put regular unleaded or premium unleaded. All the emblems are nice and clean. They have plenty of color. The chrome trimming is in good shape. Rear wiper. Inside the glass you have the little orange lines, which is your rear window defroster. Now remember, if the vehicle is unlocked, to open the tailgate you can simply squeeze here. And now back here we have a 50-50 bench row seat. There are several actions you can take with the seat. For example, if you just wanted the backrest to go down to put stuff on top of it, you pull up on handle number 1 and the backrest will just flip down and get into this position right here. Okay? Now if you want to go into cargo mode, after you pull handle number 1, you pull handle number 2, and then this seat is going to actually lift from the back to the front like that and get into this position to go into cargo mode right up to the back of the center row seats. Now if you want to remove the seat, after you pull up on handle number 1 over here, you can grab handle number 3 and pull out and the seat will come out. And they're independent from each other, so if you want to say you want to put a large box over here and you still need the sitting capacity on this side, you could do one side and not the other, or of course you can do them both. Another cigarette lighter adapter here for your chargers. Let's go ahead and close the gate. Let's move to the passenger section of the vehicle here. We're about to conclude the video. Right rear door panel, same way. Of course, we got the child lock protection on this side. And let me give you a look at the headliner now so you can see it's in great shape. Okay, let's move on to the right front. Right front door panel. The front door panels have pockets over here for storage and a little bottle holder here. And we have dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, not just on the driver's side, but as you can see, on the passenger side. Alright, before we conclude this video, I would like to talk to you about financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even get some programs for really rough credits. If you live a long distance away, you're concerned about the financing, or you simply want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right at the top of the page, you'll see a tab up at the top that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.